Shop smart, shop S-smart.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of New Book Who Dis, in spite of all the technical difficulties.
I am your host, DeathMetalHero, and with me is longtime friend of the channel and returning guest on New Book Who Dis, HOJO. What's going on, brother?
What's happening,
How you doing, man?
How you doing, Luke?
I mean, if the computers could stop fucking with me for a little while, that'd be great. But yeah, other than that, man, I'm good. I'm finishing up an inked piece here for for upcoming conventions and events and stuff.
Nice.
But yeah, just working, getting ready to do a little event here in town. Set up my and sell my wares at a little festival thing. I'm driving up to South Carolina to do a night market at a brewery with Feline, and then it's back down to Florida for a convention on November 1st. And then, so life is busy, but it's good. It's fun.
Yeah, I'm going to do one in my hometown. I'm pretty excited for that one.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. You know what? Smaller shows are fun, man.
Yeah.
And you really get a chance to like actually hang out with the people that are at the shows.
Yep.
You know, you get to really talk to people. And honestly, man, I find that I do better at smaller shows.
That's what I hear.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean, at the bigger shows, you got a lot of like big names usually.
Everybody's got that budget for X amount for that certain creator to get what book signed, and then after that, it's like, oh, if I see something cool, then maybe.
Right. Now, granted, the larger shows are fun. I mean, I absolutely love Heroes Con. Feline and I went to Heroes Con this year and last year.
That's in Charlotte, right?
That's in Charlotte. Yep.
Yeah. I want to go to that one eventually.
Yeah.
I'm in Virginia, so that's not too far.
Oh yeah. It's a great show, man. It is comic book centric. It is about the comic books.
Yeah.
It's about the comic books, the creators, the writers, the artists. They don't really do celebrity guests like the big name comic creators are the celebrity guests at that show.
Yeah. We went to Baltimore last October, so last year.
Nice.
That was good.
I've always heard good things about that show as well. Yeah. But yeah, I like the smaller shows too. You know, the chance for more intimacy. Get a chance to actually talk to people, like I said, and you sell more books because people are, they're hungry to get something cool, and there's you got something cool. So,
yeah, you got to talk to people, man. You can't.
Yes.
This is cool. This is part of it, but you can't just put something in a DM group and share it, and you got to get out there with the people, man.
Oh yeah, you gotta, as I've said multiple times, you gotta sell yourself. You know, you're not just selling your product, but you're selling yourself. You know, you got to give people an opportunity to get to know you.
Yeah, it's like with music, you can't just hand out your tape. You gotta play in front of people.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, you got to give them a taste.
The tape does help.
Sure, gives them something to listen to after they've met you, but you make a good impression on them ahead of time.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, but speaking of making an impression, we got a chat over here. I appreciate you guys sticking with us. We got a Mad Ruth saying hello about an hour ago. Hashtag Cool Ranch.
This guy.
I'm guessing he's talking about Doritos.
Yeah, I don't like them.
Oh yeah, no.
Cool
Doritos
Ranch
are terrible for you, man.
No, Cool Ranch in specific. It's just it boggles my mind why anybody.
You know what they call Cool Ranch Doritos over in Europe, Holland specifically, because I went there in 2009. They call them Cool Americans.
Oh.
Yep. I was not super happy about the fact that the entire country was boiled down to ranch dressing I fucking hate ranch dressing.
Oh god, I hate it.
Yeah, it is.
I'll eat it like if it's if I got wings or something. If it
Sure, I prefer blue cheese though. If I got wings.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever had smoked blue cheese?
Oh yes,
It's my new favorite thing. I just discovered.
Fucking delicious. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, I prefer blue cheese much better.
Well, you have testosterone. Yeah.
Exactly.
It's for men.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, I mean, hell, Feline loves blue cheese as well. So
she appreciates it.
She's got good taste.
Yeah,
that's why she's dating me.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. We got Mr. Michael Rushbrook. It's time for another new book. Who dis? Yep, it is indeed. Had to battle the technology gods to get this running, and we're here. We're here. There's my beautiful lady, Skull Gorgeous. Let's see. We got this weirdo in the chat as well. Good to see him hanging out.
That's my nacho cheese symbol.
Doritos.
That's how I built my channel. I got 100 subs off of making fun of Cool Ranch Doritos.
Really?
Pretty cool.
You find your audience however you can, right?
Yeah.
Rushbrook says, not sure what the Mythicals is, but it looks cool. You will find out, good sir.
Yes.
And Feline talking about the major solar flare hitting started yesterday and going until tomorrow. So if your communications are acting weird, Chrome was shitting the bed on me. Wouldn't load EV Mux, wouldn't load anything. Rebooted the computer. It took forever to load back up. Thanks Windows 11. Fucking spyware masquerading as an operating system.
It was really 10 minutes.
Listen, in computer terms, that's fucking
that's
forever.
What I'm saying. Like, it reminds me of that Louis C.K. thing. He was like, this girl is next to me, and she's like, we're on a plane. She's like, oh, it won't go through. The message, he's like, it's going to space. He said, can you give it a second? It's going to fucking space.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, it's not wrong, but we're used to now instant communications, man.
I know.
Yep. Can you imagine back in the day having to wait for letters to go through? Shit, I remember when it took 3 minutes to log on to the internet with a bang, 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 bang. Yeah. Always had to make that noise so everybody in the house knew you were getting online late at night. Yeah, it's great stuff.
Netscape Navigator, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking Netscape. Holy shit.
That's when I was in high school. I graduated 99, so when the internet hit, I was like a freshman in high school.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Jesus, man. Just waiting for shit to load. A website would take, 5-10 minutes to load. Yeah, we're spoiled now. We really are.
I know.
Yep.
Like Twitter's down for 5 minutes. People think their world is over.
Nah, I don't give a shit about that. It's when I'm in the middle of watching a tutorial on something on YouTube, and then it just stops and just spinning and spinning and spinning. It's like, no, I need the rest of the information. Give me. But yeah,
I watch a lot of food videos, so I'll listen to that in the background, or like a documentary or something. But
yeah,
I was watching something. It had something to do with bread, and the next step, you're just like, wait till you see this. And then as soon as she said that, I was like, no. I want to see what the crust looks like.
Yeah, exactly. Rushbrook is agreeing. Smaller shows are so fun. Yeah, they are. And says Feline was the MVP at Heroes Con. Yeah, she was running around taking all the pictures of everybody, so that everybody got the FOMO, the fear of missing out. So we may see a larger turnout for Heroes Con next year because of all the pictures that she took. Let's see.
Yeah, I'd like to get down there next year.
You should, man. It's a good show. I think you do well with the books. Yeah, it's a fun show, man. There's a lot of cool people down there, and again, the people showing up to that show, they are there for comics.
That's good.
Feline, keep swearing up and down. Homemade ranch is different.
It is. There's this place in Outer Banks called the Kill Devil Grill.
Mm-hmm.
They make their own ranch. It's like a buttermilk ranch, or something. And it's so good.
See, that's what she's talking about. Buttermilk ranch.
Yeah, I'll give that a pass.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, okay. If she makes it, I will try it. But I prefer, I prefer blue cheese. The struggle was real, yes, indeed. Smoke signals were the worst. I mean, that's a little more instantaneous than waiting for a web page to load with dial-up internet. Because at least if you're within eyeshot, you can see it.
Yeah.
And you just decode it, decipher it.
Like lighting the fires of Gondor or something.
Right? Hojo had me at food. LOL. Yeah, exactly. Yep. What's up, Paulus Arts? Good to see you, sir. Welcome. Thank you for coming to hang out and hail, mate.
Yeah, what's up, Paulus?
And we are all caught up. I appreciate you guys being here and sticking with us while I fought with the computer. I'm still trying to get other web pages to load, but yeah. So, what you been up to since the last time I had you on, man? It's been a little while.
Getting this trade together and then writing the little supplemental story. I'm doing a little. The cat gets his own little origin story.
Nice. Heck yeah.
Remember those He-Man mini comics that came in the
Yes, I do.
The figures. So I'm doing that. So it's like 12 pages. It's like a little mini 5x7. But it's gonna be fully colored, all that. But we're gonna try to give it that little watercolor look. Canales is doing that, so he's
Ibai is great, man. I love his work.
He's wicked good. He's giving it kind of like he described it as like cartoon grunge, which I was like, that's perfect because this is a whimsical story, but then it's got like some body horror because I can't not do that with this book,
right?
Because I've walked that. This book walks a very fine line between scary, funny, suspenseful,
right,
and just outright entertaining. Like the text messages she's receiving, the mystery and all that. If I lean too hard into one, I feel like I'm just gonna fall. So
you got to keep the balance going.
Yeah,
and
so and this is like a flashback, so this goes back to like Salem, 1690s, in this mini comic. And Michael Odin, I got him to is a history buff, and
oh yes, he'll talk to you
about history. I hadn't
history.
hired him because he's like, dude, you need to really get your English straight for the time. You need these dying, and I'm like, yeah. It's like I gave that some thought at first. I was like, the readers could be like, I don't want to read this shit because it's like reading. It's like Last of the Mohicans is like one of the best movies ever, right?
Right.
I can't read the book, man. I just can't. I cannot. It like that. The prose, the way things are written.
It's rough, man.
I can't do it. Hawthorne made a great. It's a great story. I'd rather watch the movie.
Right, and Last of the Mohicans is a much better story than The Scarlet Letter. Had to read The Scarlet Letter in high school, and I was like, oh my God, I hate this book.
Why wouldn't it Last of the Mohicans instead of that?
I have no fucking clue, but Last of the Mohicans was not on the list.
Because it was that we had to read that, and was it Boo Radley? What's that?
I can't remember.
To Kill a Mockingbird.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I would have much rather read those. No, I ended up reading Ivanhoe, which was also very thick language to get through, and then Adventures of Tom Sawyer, which I enjoyed.
I like that.
Yeah, that was a good book. I really enjoyed that book.
They don't like it so much now.
Yeah, whatever. At least the language and the storytelling.
I like that story too.
Huck Finn's a good one as well. But yeah, Ivanhoe was tough to get through, and so was The Scarlet Letter. Just recently read a book. I listened to the unabridged audio book, and the book was written in like 1908. The Nightland.
Yeah,
and it's a really good story. Arvid Nelson turned me on to it when I had him on.
I have no doubt it was a good book.
It was a really good book. Yeah. Very very long, but the language. It was like I felt like I was getting smarter listening to the words as they were coming out, because my brain kind of had to translate it into our current English, our modern English,
right?
And so you felt like I was exercising my brain while listening to it. Yeah, but it was a really good book. If you can get past the language, it is a fantastically written book, and it's like, let's see, how can I best describe it? It's like Dune meets H.P. Lovecraft.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
yeah. So it's amazing. Set in the far flung future, but there's like eldritch horrors all around,
Oh,
and
right.
technology and sci-fi. Dude wrote this in 1908. It is a fucking fascinating book, man. I think you'd enjoy it.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, The Nightland.
The Nightland. I'm
Yep.
right now. All right, cool.
Yeah, you should
Uh,
check it out. I think you'd dig it.
I've been reading. Well, I haven't been able to read much of it lately, but I started when I was on vacation. It's called Soldier of the Mist by Gene Wolfe.
Oh yeah.
Aldous recommended it, and it's pretty good. It's about this guy who like loses his memory and doesn't have his identity, but it's like back in the like the Persian Empire.
Oh wow. Okay.
Greek
Yeah.
Confederacy. It's pretty good, man. It's like he
Yeah.
ends up being like two different people almost.
Nice.
Pretty good.
Yeah, Aldous
Only
has
like
good
quarter way
taste.
through
He's yeah.
Yeah.
That's that. See, I love stories. I love discovering new stories, especially like old stories from a long time ago that still hit today, that still resonate, because a well-told story will stand the test of time. It'll still be good decades or a fucking century or more down the line.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I think like one of my favorite stories is Macbeth.
Oh yeah.
Just that story. Like I'm working on like a sci-fi thing, like basically Shakespeare in space, and like I want to do that
Right.
in humanity's future, and like it's good predicting where you think things are going to go, and almost depressing at the same time because you think about what humanity is capable of, and like what would it take to get us to leave this place? It would have to be really bad.
Or just a sense of adventure. I mean, look at the what was it, the futurism of the 1950s.
Oh, I love some of those drawings. Like
they were so optimistic.
Yeah.
We're going out in search of new adventure in space. That's what we're doing, not because we've completely fucked the planet that we live on. Not because there are wars everywhere, but because we wanted to go investigate what was out there, and we had the technology and the power to do it. I fucking love that optimism.
Part has lost that appetite to kind of explore. Like we've pretty much explored every part of this planet, like outside of the oceans and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's because the oceans are fucking terrifying.
I know.
Cthulhu's down there, man. Are you kidding?
Literally kill you the deeper you go.
And I mean, there's all kinds of fucking weird shit down there that'll probably kill you too.
Like we'll watch some of these things, like of the stuff that lives down there with no light, and like it's crazy, dude. Like a Yeti crab, and all this weirdness, but
yeah, no,
it's like people don't want to do that anymore. People don't want to look to the stars. I mean, granted, I know one guy who's really focused on it,
right?
But for that most part, people, it's almost because they're like, oh, we can't get there anytime soon, so they gave up on it.
Apathy is a major thing. There's a lot of apathy in the world, and apathy kills any kind of drive to move forward or do better or make things better.
Because everybody, like, if you look at that, like the 50s, building on that, like with the space, people looked around the world and wanted to use technology to make life better for everybody.
Yes.
And now it's almost now like they've made it to just to make people lazier.
Yes.
Like if you've seen WALL-E, I'm like, I don't want humanity to send to.
No, man, I don't want lunch in a cup.
I don't want it's a novel idea to have like, oh, here's my pill, there's my meal for the day. Yeah, that's called meth. That's a diet pill. That's methamphetamines.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'll stick with my steak.
I like I love steak too much. I can never go back. I can never.
Right? Yeah, no, I'll stick with my steak and eggs. That's it's like the perfect meal for me. Throw in some sautéed mushrooms with some onions and garlic, and I'm happy.
Oh, that's what I was saying. Like that smoked blue cheese. I made this like blue cheese vinaigrette for we sirloin and like sliced it real thin and put. Oh my god, you don't need anything else. Just lettuce. None of that foofy stuff. I don't even need croutons. Although I did make some bread that day, so that was good.
Nice. Michael says, "Fuck the ocean. Jaws is waiting on me," which is why I've never been to the ocean. The ocean is beautiful if you're looking at it from the shore.
I love the ocean up to my knees.
Exactly.
That's about as far as I mean, sometimes like I'll go out there and body surf, but I'm not swimming out in the ocean.
Yeah, no, listen, I don't want a bunch of deep water underneath me that something large can come swimming up and just chomp.
No, sir, I don't like it.
Yep, no. I mean, you've probably seen that video of the kayaker out there on the ocean, and like the blue whale comes up and just swallows him. Granted, it's not a meat eating thing, and then it spit him back out. But can you imagine how fucking terrifying that would be?
And you imagine the nightmares forever.
Yep.
Like,
No,
you're watching a documentary,
good.
and like they're talking about blue whales, they're majestic creatures. You're the one going to be like, yeah, well, fuck the blue whales, fuck them.
Giant evil bastard tried to eat me.
Tried to eat me. I didn't even have like a wooden talking marionette with me.
Right?
Jesus.
I don't know why I got picked on. Well, what's up, Pale Rider? Feline wants you to serial harass the like button. Confirm. Damn right. Hit that like button and tell it who's boss.
Like.
That's right. Appreciate you guys being here. So, for those that are not familiar with the Mythicals, why don't you give us a little what's the elevator pitch for the Mythicals, and then tell us where the idea came from.
Okay, so the elevator pitch would be like it's almost like Buffy the Vampire Slayer meets X-Files with like a little Men in Black. So it's basically the monster version of Men in Black. So it's a horror action mystery that takes all of those elements and smashes them together in this one unique little package. So it's a covert task force comprised of creatures from myth and legend. So you got like a werewolf, a vampire, a magician. She finds out she's a witch at the end of issue 1, and you got this bad guy that's trying to find all these artifacts that's gonna do the end of the world, and they got to stop. So it's like an American slush-funded operation deep at the bottom in a basement in a government building in Washington, D.C. And these people got nowhere else to go, so they're constantly at each other all the time, just hanging out all the time, and that's it.
Right.
Yeah.
Dysfunctional team.
And it's this little layer of like she's getting these text messages saying, "Hey, don't trust these people." Well, how could you not trust these people? They're very lovable characters.
Mm-hmm.
Well, either somebody's given misdirection or somebody really isn't as lovable as they seem.
Right. Well,
So
putting on airs.
We're going to build to that and keep coming back to that and introduce issue 3. We got a new villain who's like this immortal serial killer who's basically hooking up with chicks on the internet and killing them. Very easy to get by,
Mm-hmm.
And by the end of issue 3, everybody is under the same roof because we got this werewolf that they had to get out of retirement, who does not want to come out of retirement, was a game warden in a cabin in the woods. Perfect for him.
Yeah,
he had everything he needed.
Happy. Yeah.
Yes. And to say, we're going to need you to come back in, didn't really work. So they had to trank him. And this Chandra, this blue lady, the siren, she's like a 5,000-year-old Thessalonian. And she's obsessed with social media. She has no idea who she's just so dumb. But her heart's in the right place, Right. And like I've said, all these people, they have no place to go, so they kind of have to get along. Like she's got a thing for Lucas. He's like, "You will literally break me. We can't do this. I'm here to do a job." He's like the only human on the team until Nancy comes along. Really, well, I mean, I guess you can't count Daniel. He's a magician, but he's mortal too. But Lucas is the only one. His superpower is his mouth. Like him and like there's a talking cat. He runs human resources. All this has just been meticulously crafted just to give you this team of people who were just like, oh my god, it's like the Defenders, because I'm a big Defenders fan. So right, where this came from. It's like they called it the non-team. Like these people shouldn't be under this. They should never even be hanging out, much less saving the world together. Which I mean, they do. Right. And so this idea came about 20 years ago. I was out on patrol when I was in the Army. Mm-hmm. I was like, wouldn't it be cool if like a werewolf could just like jump out of a Black Hawk and just tear the roof off and just clear the room like that. Right. And I started building on it, and I had this nightmare about this bad guy with this box and these chains, and not unlike Pinhead, but so I kind of tweaked it, and we've kind of all of this is connected. You're just gonna have to see it in the end. Like by the end of issue 3, it's a nice little arc where we set up. You got her friend, and then in something they get attacked. I'm not going to spoil it. Those of you that read it know the quote unquote twists we're talking about. And then by the end of issue 3, it's game on.
Right. And issue 3, the first 3 issues are what's collected in this first volume of the Mythicals.
Yeah, and you get some bonus material, some inks and some covers, a few things people have never seen before that I've been holding on to, some concept art, and then this additional mini comic, which is 12 pages. So altogether, it's 96 pages in the trade and 12 pages mini comic. I'm thinking that's what 108 pages, something like that.
Well, that's well over 100 pages
for $20.
That's a hell of a deal, you guys.
Hell of a deal.
That's right. And Eric the Guapo says, late. I am late. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. We were late too, but that's because of the computer and Google Chrome and, fucking technology being fucking technology.
Yes.
But thanks for joining us, Eric. Good to see you, sir. Appreciate you being here. Pale Rider says, book idea. In the future, the Congress and Senate have been replaced by OnlyFans influencers.
Oh, we're getting there.
Fuck that. I cannot think of a more cyberpunk dystopian future than that. That is just fucking terrible. I mean, with all of the with the sheer amount of people that are doing OnlyFans these days, yeah, that's a horrible future, Pale Rider, and it's not far away from.
I feel like there's going to be somewhere in that area, like wherever Porn Valley is. There's going to be a representative from there that's like a porn star or like an OnlyFans. It's going to happen eventually.
Oh yeah, great. So Michael Rushbrook says Buffy mixed with the X-Files. You say,
yeah.
And he says I just backed. Looking forward to getting it.
All right,
yeah,
Mike.
man.
Thank you, sir.
Michael's got good taste in comics, and he loves comics. I think you are going to dig this book. So I cannot get the campaign to show up. So if you want to share your screen, it's very similar to a StreamYard. You just click the share the screen and then do the Chrome tab. It's the easiest way to do this because for whatever reason it will not load on my computer. All right, and let me go ahead and. And then we'll replace what I am sharing with what you are sharing. There we go.
We got it. Can you
All
see
right.
it going up and down?
Yeah, it's moving.
All right.
Yep.
We don't need to watch a trailer.
Play the trailer for Michael.
Okay. All right.
Just in case you guys haven't checked out the trailer yet.
Hey guys, I'm here to tell you about the best new comic you aren't reading yet. It's called The Mythicals, and it's full of that spooky goodness. Ready for some magic, monsters, and mayhem? Check it out.
Dig it. Did you make your trailer, or who made your trailer for you?
Peter LaDuca, actually.
Nice.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Good dude, man.
So you want to know what's funny? As soon as you shared your screen and started playing that, guess what loaded on my computer?
Well, there you go. You want me to keep going, or you want to do it?
I mean, I can take over
Okay.
if and you won't.
Sure.
So
That way I can see.
Yeah. Let's see the Mythicals. There it is, and let's see, and which that it is amazing how technology can be such a pain in the ass sometimes. It's great when it works.
I know.
It's maddening when it doesn't.
I know.
All right. So, The Mythicals Volume 1, collecting the first 3 issues, and you've got a 12-page mini comic as well. Some examples of the artwork from the first 3 issues right here. And so the mini comic is about this the kitty cat right here, right?
Yeah, people kept asking about him, and I was like,
Mhm.
well, I mean, he's got it. I mean, I had a rough backstory, you know. I do that with every character, but I didn't have all this detail. So I was like, huh. Well, 12 pages, that's going to be a lot. It's going to be harder to weave a backstory and try to drop hints for the future in 12 pages. So,
Right.
and I'm calling this like Mythicals 1/2. You remember Wizard used to do that with the
Oh yeah.
yeah, the 1/2s. So that's pretty
Used to love the 1/2 issues, man. They were a lot of fun. You know, they were a lot of fun to read. And they ended up being some of the more valuable issues for a series.
and they used to sometimes slip in those Dynamic Forces exclusives or whatever.
Oh yeah.
I remember I got the Kevin Smith Daredevil, the Marvel Knights, the very first one. I got a black and white edition of that.
Nice. Heck yeah.
I don't know why they gave it to me or how I got it, but I was like, holy shit! And I got and Jimmy Palmiotti, he inked that when I went up.
Oh yeah.
He was there and he was like, oh, I haven't seen a black and white one in a long time. He's like, check it out. Hold on. And he's like, I'm gonna do it in red. I was like, all right, there you go. That's cool.
Heck yeah. Jimmy's a good dude. I like Jimmy. Both him and Amanda have always been super kind to me.
Yeah,
he was actually one of the first people to give me an interview way back in the bygone era of 2007 when I was at MegaCon.
Yep.
And
he and I don't agree on a lot of things, you know, but we actually had a civil conversation. I was like, I respectfully disagree. I said, but if you want to sometimes, you know, talk about it, you know, I'd be willing to do that. He said, my box is always open. He said, I'll always talk to you.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes when people just fly off the handle and go from 0 to 11 and automatically just start calling you an expletive or a whatever, like you jump from here to there. What about all that stuff in between? That's
no way to have a conversation, and that's no way to learn from.
I can gradually escalate you there, I guess, but maybe it's going to go the other way.
I mean, I'd rather have a civil conversation. You know, I'd rather talk to somebody. I'd rather learn about them. You know, how are we supposed to learn about one another if we can't, you know, listen to one another? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess it's maybe because I have kids now.
Right.
I have to take a deep breath and rationalize things and decompartmentalize internally, and then break it down and digest it, and then do it in a rational tone. And sometimes and with people on Twitter, like, just don't press send sometimes.
Yes. Sometimes it's better just not to.
Type out a tweet and say something vile to somebody and then just get rid of it.
Delete.
Oh, I feel so much better.
Yep.
It's really, people really don't
purge it from your system and then just let it go.
Like, I was talking with Donald DeLay one time. He's like, you do that too? I was like, all the time, bro.
Yep. And sometimes it's just, I mean, quite often it's better just not to, because it's just going to raise your blood pressure and inflame the already irritated person, and it's not going to accomplish anything. Yeah. You know, it's just going to be irritating all around. So yeah, no, social media, I don't think our human brains were designed for social media, and we are often way too fucking emotional for social media. The desire to lash out.
I do like it when it's used for good, you know, like a cause, or can maybe help serial killer or something.
Well, yeah, it's and this goes back to the conversation we were having about technology earlier. You know, technology is great when it works and when it's, you know, used for intended purpose. But I mean, technology always has a dark side. You know, it can. It can be a double-edged sword. It can. Yep. Let's see. Pale Rider says Feline's anti-tech mojo has infected Luke. Confirmed. No, not at all. This is not my fault in any way, shape, or form. Thank you
Just get
very
bad luck
much.
with technology.
Technology acts weird around her. I've been doing tech support for going on 15 years now, freelance tech support,
Oh,
and
nice.
technology does some of the strangest shit I have ever seen
Could be the solar
around her.
flares. Maybe she's giving off solar flares.
She's definitely hot enough, that's for sure.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, no, she's got that witchy vibe that has a tendency to fry electronics sometimes. She says cannot confirm or deny exactly. But no, I'm still the technomancer. Let's see. Pale Rider says I like having civil conversations with people I don't agree with while crop dusting them with farts. Well, I suppose that's one way to do it. Yeah. Oh, and I got the rim shot. Okay. Well, apparently Michael says technology acts weird around his wife too. So there we go. I don't. You guys you infer from that whatever you will. I'm just gonna let that go. So getting back to the Mythicals, I'm excited for the 12-page comic because I know that, like you said, people have been asking about the backstory of the cat. What's the cat's name, by the way?
Samuel, and you get to see, like, because as you can see, he's missing an ear.
Mm-hmm.
In this one, you'll get to see how that happened, why that happened, how he got his name, why he got his name. It's a lot of thought went into this one.
Heck yeah.
It's funny because this is not like, I wouldn't call this a religious book. This book has religious elements in it, but the most pious one in this whole book is a cat because of how he was raised,
Mm-hmm.
and who he was raised by, and you get to meet him too, and just it's funny, like, how you can go from a happy little playful kitty in the first couple pages, by the end, that
Right. This grumpy face right here.
has worked for this government for 200 years,
Woof.
or 150 years at least, and bro, like, there is no DMV employee in the world that can match him as far as just the amount of jadedness he's got. He does. It's not like he hates these people. They say when you have a cat, they're not your pet, you're their pet.
Dogs have owners, cats have staff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's got a bunch of people that he works with, staff that he doesn't want or need, but he has to take care of and give them purpose and shepherd them along, when all he wants to do at the end of the day is just go maybe sip a bowl of hot milk and read a book.
Right.
That's all he wants to do. That's all, since he could, and you get to see how he got to learn how he became a familiar in this world, what that actually is in this world, and go from just to him and Lucas. When you see in issue 2, the dynamic with him, it's the constant cat jokes, and he's just like, dude, really, another one.
Pale Rider says, wait, there's a cat? Back it now, whores. Exactly. And Michael Rushbrook is asking, who did the art? Looks cool.
In issue 3 is Carlos Rodrigo. So I changed penciler. I had to change pencils with each issue, like, due to scheduling conflicts. But I wanted Carlos for book 2, but just didn't happen. Scheduling conflicts. And
it
so
happens.
he was, like, already familiar with the character. So when I had to pivot due to scheduling conflicts with Todd McFarlane, because the guy who did issue 2, that page there, he was doing a Superman, like a tie-in comic for a toy, and just couldn't do it. I was like, I understand, you do your thing. That's right. Kind of what you need to do in Superman. And
big deal. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so he couldn't come back, unfortunately. So, but I like Carlos. I feel like he really, it's kind of like a band. We changed lead guitarists on every album, and this was the third one was the best sounding album.
Heck yeah. Well, I mean, you find a rhythm. I mean, you as a writer finding your rhythm as you're going along, and working with the other artists, you get perspective on working with different artists, and that also helps.
He was very easy to work with. Very few notes, and the notes I had, it was right away within the day. He had it like he was on it.
Right on, man. Yeah, I mean, all three of the issues have always looked really good. The issues have always looked top
Yeah, and
notch.
it helps sometimes a little bit with layouts. I don't want to step on toes, but if it's now like I've gotten to the point where if it's a certain page, like I'll just say, hey, do this, and here's a layout. If you see something better, you can change it and let me know what you think.
Right.
That's it.
I mean, that's part of the collaboration. You know, you have an idea for something, and then you know that's why you hire an artist that knows what they're doing, so that they can help translate your vision and bring it to life.
And this page 2 is one of the things where I had to fight an editor, like the panel 2, where he was like, you don't make those colors, don't subdue the colors like it, make it look like it's inside. Don't do that. It's like, well, that's how you know that he can hear them. But visually it works. Visually it works, and I think
I mean, and like the word balloons, like being inside the window panes as well.
You know that he can hear them.
Yeah, and it's not. Those are great visual cues. I don't really understand why an editor would say don't do that.
I think he understood it after he saw the what they were saying. And a page later, when he mentions, he was like, "I know you were talking shit on me, bro."
Right. Feline wants to know who did the colors for you.
Oh God. Diego Albuquerque. I didn't want to say Albuquerque. I keep wanting to say Albuquerque. It's Albuquerque. He's done all 3 issues.
Yeah.
Except for this mini comic, Canales is doing all of it. This is my.
That's because Canales is that fucking badass. He's great.
This is my solo album.
Yeah, I like you, bye. He's good peeps.
Yeah.
What's up, Paul dear? Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming to hang out, dude.
He totally got the concept too, like with the mini comic. He read the 3 issues. He's like, oh my god. He said, this is great. He said, this is my wheelhouse. I'm gonna kick some ass on this one.
Heck yeah. I think I saw him doing. He posted on X earlier today. I think he was working on something for this. And now is the 12 issue, the 12 page mini comic all done?
No, he works so fast.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he's on page 3 now. But it's not going to be long at all. He had a couple other projects he was doing. And he's told me he just wrapped those up, and so like pretty much every other day he's gonna come at me with a page or something like that.
Heck yeah!
We'll still make. I try to like under promise and over deliver. Like I'll set the fulfillment date out far to try to give myself some cushion.
Yeah,
try to be a little professional about it.
Right. Well, as you do this, you kind of learn, what to do and what not to do. You learn how to give yourself a little wiggle room so that people aren't chomping at the bit to get what you promised them. And delivering a book early is great. Delivering a book late is generally frowned upon. People get grouchy. So better to give yourself a bunch of lead time and then deliver the book early because it's done than to be late and have to make excuses like, hey, we're still working on it, Yeah,
and the floppy, all I got to do is get the print file together. I have everything.
Yeah. Yep. That's awesome. And then, so this cover, this is another Corey Barton.
Yeah, he did the pencils. The guy who I got this guy off of, I saw him on ArtStation. I'd been watching him for a while, and I contacted him, and he had put some kind of like this, almost like a Valkyrie, but it was like this painted. It was like this, almost like a Rembrandt watercolor looking thing.
Right.
I was like, can you do this? I had the concept, and he was like, yeah. And then I felt like a retard. He sent me the first one back. I was like, could you add some more, like a little bit more to the fur? He's like, oh, bro, this is just a half of a flat. I just want to make sure the color is right. Trust me.
Nice.
He said, trust me, it's going to be way better. And he knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, this is beautiful. That is a heck of a cover. I love the colors. I mean, Corey does a fucking fantastic job anyway, but this just kind of elevated it even more.
Yeah, that's a great cover. It was going to be a card stretch goal for the last campaign.
Oh yeah,
and I was just like, no, No, let's hold on to this for a minute. I might try to make a cover. That's when I came up with the mini comic. I was like, I already got that. I'll just get it colored.
Right. It's a beautiful cover, man. All right, and so there's all of the issues, as you can see so far. The two wraparound covers, and then all the rest of them. I really do love that issue with the cat, with the Dan Kemp colors.
Oh yeah, that might be the last Jimmy Reyes inked piece around in these parts.
Yeah, he's moved on to do a different portion of his life now. You know?
Yes, he has.
Yeah. I unfortunately still have not received any kind of
Dragon Rage. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Didn't get the black and white version. Didn't obviously get the color version that he had promised. It's kind of sad because I was looking forward to that book. I mean, I even did some artwork that was supposed to show up in the back of the book. So yeah. I mean, shit happens. Life gets in the way, and I understand that. It's just sad. I wish, I do wish that he would have handled it a little better. That's all.
Yes, I totally agree with you 100% on all of that.
Yeah, but that's still a badass cover. I mean, all of these covers are fucking great, man. You always get good artists to work on stuff.
Alan Goldman. Let's see. Demetrius Nastos, he did that wraparound cover, and then he did the cat cover. John Dillard, Peter Gilmore, Dan Dahl.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've quietly
been killer's row up there, man. Yep.
I've been working with some killers quietly, man.
That's right. I mean, just doing your thing, man, kicking out the jams, So yeah, I know, Feline. I know. Same. But it is what it is, unfortunately. So you've got these 3 issues that are going into this. What issue are you on for the Mythicals series?
The next one will be number 4.
Okay.
And there's a teaser at the end of 3. Issue 4, they go to the bar, which is where they're going to get all the information. It's where they get information on these pieces of 8 and start getting... I can't say, but wait till you see who runs the bar. It's going to be so cool. It's going to be such a oh my god! But it makes total sense. Especially if you know me.
See, you can tell it's going to be good because of how excited he got about that reveal. Yeah. So you guys might want to jump on this like Michael Rushbrook did. If you hadn't already been introduced to the series, now is your opportunity to jump on this. You get and what other goodies are you putting in the back of this? You said there were extras in the back of this trade.
Yeah, I got some inked covers, inked versions of the covers, especially that Oliver Isabedra, a couple concept pieces. One like the OG, the original, like the very first pinup of the entire team, and one person's not even on the team. I haven't fit him in yet, so that would be I guess a debut of a character, I would suppose.
Yeah.
When Carlos took over, he did some character pieces of just getting used to the character. He drew Nancy, Lucas, and the vampire, and Daniel. And so I'm going to make put those in the book too. So I feel like it's got a little, almost like a John Byrne to him. It's very clean.
Excellent. See, so not only do you get the first 3 issues, but you get some of the behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah,
I love the behind the scenes stuff, man. I love seeing original drawings and concept art and stuff like that. Original sometimes even original page layouts and things. It's always fun. And this brand new cover. This is a hot fucking cover, man.
Oh yeah, Eric Ninaltowski did that one.
Mm-hmm. Eric's so fucking good, dude. Huh?
Sorry, Rob Liefeld, you screwed up.
Yeah, well,
the contest or something. I'm like, hey man, whatever. Do you want to? But I'd already had this cover when that happened. So when that happened, I was like, well, son of a bitch, I'm about to launch my project. Got into a public fight with Rob Liefeld. Shit.
He's not the first one, and he won't be the last one either.
Everybody, so not a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, Eric does good work. You know, that's the bottom line. This is a beautiful cover. Who did the colors on this one?
Carbon Graphics, his dude.
Oh, nice. Okay,
Yeah.
so he got his colors to do it.
Yeah,
And that's
I'm
a
not
bitchin'
sure.
cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gave me like 3 or 4 layouts. I waffled between this one and the other one, but the other one was so good.
Yeah.
In the future, I might just use that. I might get him commissioned like another cover in the future because that one was so good. They were like, it was him and it was like Nancy and like the werewolf like back to back or whatever, and it looked pretty cool. But this one was a good way to showcase everybody and keep the main focus on her.
Oh yeah, no, this is, and it showcases the powers. I mean, you got the grumpy cat, you got the werewolf, you got her front and center, you know, showing off her badass powers. I mean, there's a lot of good storytelling going on with this cover. So, Rushbrook says that is awesome. Yes, it is. Hey, what's up, Dean? He says Rob fights with everyone. Don't worry. I've heard heaps of stories about him being a dick behind the scenes.
That's all I hear.
Yeah,
be a dick sometimes. But.
I mean, I've heard some good stories too.
I like his. I listen to some of his observations from time to time.
Oh yeah, no, he absolutely loves comics. He loves storytelling, and you know, you can tell that he loves the medium. And there's a reason why, you know, he's been as successful as he's been. He's very exuberant about.
I mean, I do feel like with this whole Deadpool thing in the movie, Disney kind of did him dirty a little bit.
I mean, Disney does everybody dirty. Yeah. They're a giant fucking corporation. Yeah. You know, they don't give a fuck as long as they're making money hand over fist. This is why indie comics are better.
That's right.
Fuck the big corpos, man. You know, they'll just take what you create, milk it till it's dry, and then leave you hanging.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, this is why we create our own shit and we own it. Make sure you hold on to your rights.
You got to hold on tight to your dreams.
That's right. Don't let your dreams just be dreams.
No.
just do it!
Yeah.
Throw back to the internet a few years ago, right?
God, Shia. Oh, my God. I mean, it takes a lot of balls to come out and do stuff like this, you know?
Absolutely.
Money. But I mean, not everybody is built for it. Not everybody can go out and say, hey, I went out there and I gave it all I could. I tried, you know, like whether it be like sports, music, or something like that. At least I did try. At least I did something.
Exactly.
Like all these people, sometimes they'll shit on things and other people and be like, whoa, where's your book?
Exactly.
Either, I don't have a book. I'm allowed to criticize because I'm a X or whatever, or I'm getting mine together and it's coming out in like 3 years. Like, all right, cool, peace. Talk to me.
Right. Yeah, don't those that what is the old saying? Those that think it cannot be done should not stand in the way of those who are doing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and what a lot of people don't realize is how much work goes into making comics, especially making comics that look good.
Yeah.
Now, there's a lot of shit out there that just gets slapdashed together, and this is true of video games, this is true of movies, this is true of TV shows. It takes a lot of work to do something creative, and you know, to make it good takes even more work. You know, if you actually care about it.
I was going to say you have to care. You have to care. Care about your readers, who's going to see what you say. I mean, but that's just how I guess I go about things. But
well, it's respecting your audience.
Yeah.
You know, you respect their time, you respect the money that they're putting into what you are making. They believe in what you're making, so they're giving you their hard-earned money. And you know, you gotta give them something that's actually worth that time and worth that money.
Yeah, and my thing is like these people are giving me like collectively these people have given me literally tens of thousands of dollars. I can't let these people down.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna do these people. Some of these people. Well, I mean, I know some of them have families and stuff like that. I don't know their financial situations, but they've gone out of their way in this economy to give me money. The least I could do is give them what they told me, what they asked for.
Right. You know, give them that entertainment. You know. Yeah.
That's just me. I love entertaining people. I like telling a story. I like getting emails and DMs from people saying, "I think I know what's going on," or "Is such and such the mode," or something like that. And like, I don't answer them, but
Well, yeah,
It's
no, you gotta let them simmer, But that's
yeah,
what you want. You want people reading this stuff, and being like, "All right, I think I know what's going on." That's
yeah.
great. You keep thinking that. It's that water cooler talk.
I know.
Getting people to talk about it, getting
That's
people
the
to
buzz.
formulate. Yeah.
People like, oh man, did you
Mhm.
see how that ended? Because every issue of this, because these originally come up out in floppy form.
Yeah.
The format is different than if you do like a 48-page graphic novel. You got some
Right.
time to get to where you're going there. You can stretch out and
Mhm.
explain everything to people, and go into that nuance,
Right.
and you get that climax. With the end of a floppy, if it's an ongoing series, you don't really get that climax. You get just enough for people to just be like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 wait, well, what? Oh
Yep.
my god!"
You're writing episodic as
Yeah,
opposed to just
yeah,
one long story.
yes.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
and people, when you say episodic, some people say, "Well, it's like some of these. It's like I see it as like a TV series." But no, 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 no. Comics and TV shows are two totally different things. Like
Hmm.
you could set it up like that. Like the first two issues of this, I guess, is almost like a two-part movie. I guess what you would say, or two-part premiere. But
Right.
after that, it's some of these have to be self-contained, yet constantly keeping that thread and keeping that. Oh, well, I forgot this was going on in the background. It can't be like
Right.
the show Lost, and then like 3 seasons later, you forget somebody is even on that show.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you do the whole mystery box thing and have no plan whatsoever at the beginning to figure
This,
out what the mystery
this
box
is the
is.
plan. This is already ended. This is
Yeah.
done. This is 13 issues. Like I've said that to everybody. Like
Yep.
I'm not writing for the trade. They're just trade collections. I'm
Hmm.
writing for the end. We're trying.
Right.
I'm going to get you there.
You've
You-
got the story already planned out. The best
Right.
stories have beginning, middle, and end.
Yeah, and these people are going to get broken down so bad. And like her, she can't do anything yet. She can do some fireworks type deal and maybe grow some plants, but she can't really go out there and fight and contribute yet. She can't She can't beat anybody's ass. Uh,
Right.
we're gonna have to get there, and unfortunately, to get her there, it's gonna be bad for her, both emotionally and maybe physically, and everybody else, because we're gonna get to a point where like who trusts who.
Right.
And you're already working for the government, which is kind of funny in itself. You know?
So trust is at an all time low anyway.
Yeah,
So
and this is supposed to be a family. What happens
right.
when a member of the family betrays somebody else in the family?
It's that cuts even deeper.
Yes, that's even worse.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and that's part of the journey.
Yep.
You take these characters on a journey, and you want people to be invested in the characters enough that they want to go on that journey with the characters. Otherwise, what's the point? You know what I mean?
And you're gonna step away at the end by maybe like I guess issue 9 or 10, and just realize you're gonna see everybody is on this team for a reason. Everybody was here like specifically.
Right. They're filling a purpose on the team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Haldir says, I backed the Mythicals collection physically this time. I backed the digital tiers previously. Well, right on, Haldir. Heck yeah, man. Thank you. You will not be disappointed. I am all about having physical books. I mean, obviously, look at my background. I mean,
Yeah.
I enjoy the physical books. Digital is great for taking on a trip with you and for mobility and stuff.
Yeah,
But when I'm at home, give me a real book. I love
Right.
the feel of the paper in my hands, the smell, especially like newsprint.
No,
You think you'll ever do any of the Mythicals on newsprint?
I thought maybe looking into maybe doing a newsprint for this mini comic, but we'll see. I have to see some samples.
Right. Well, I know that Phil and Brandon, the Diaz brothers, they're doing newsprint. Obviously, Pete Cimetti is doing newsprint because Alterna has always been about the newsprint.
Oh yeah.
And the new stuff that he's putting out just looks so good, dude.
Yeah, I found my original concept artist on an alternative forum back in
Heck yeah, dude.
21. Yeah.
Pete's good peeps, man. I like Alterna a lot, and King Cryptid is seriously one of my favorite ongoing indie series right now. Currently, it's so good. You know, talk about like episodic writing where, you know, each issue is self-contained, but it has like an overarching story that connects together. Really well done. Pete's got a good writing head on his shoulders.
Yeah, I got the
man.
first couple of them. I enjoyed them. Yeah.
Yeah, they're good. I think he's up to like issue 13 now. I think he's crowdfunding.
Busy man.
Yeah, he's working hard, man. But I mean, you know, you can tell when somebody loves what they're doing when they're working hard and they're doing it happily. You know.
Yeah, and I got here. Everybody was like, had the perfect bound. Everybody was just doing a. I couldn't afford to do that. I had to.
Right.
So I had to get by on my dashing personality and wit and charm and screen presence, and so I convinced people to give me a bunch of money so I could do it again. And so like the floppy format works, but I still get those people like, I don't want to do floppies, man. I just like, you got to trade or something. I just like to read them all at once in a book. I'm like, I got you, brother.
Yeah, now you do. Now you got it. You know,
that's what this is good. You know, I can take this to comic shops. I can put an ISBN
yes.
on it and put it on Amazon and take this to shows. This looks a little bit more professional. Like if you don't see that, some people see floppies and like, if I don't see a DC or a Marvel logo or an Image logo, like I don't what that. But when they see a graphic novel and they see the collection, if it's in, I don't know what it is about it. They just see it. Well, what is that?
Yeah, I mean that's just marketing and what they're used to. I mean, and
the next logical step.
Yeah, and honestly the younger generation, they read manga. The manga are yeah. Well, I mean they're put together in the perfect bound with the spines and everything. It looks good on the shelf. So you know, I mean, I get it. You know, but I've been reading comics for so long and in so many different formats. Like I don't care particularly what the format is. Just give me a good fucking comic book to read. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No.
I read a couple stuff. I mean, some of the Image stuff and like the Mad Cave Studios. I'll read a lot of their stuff.
Yeah. Mad Cave's been putting out some good stuff, man. Yeah. I agree. And you absolutely should put this in comic shops if you can. Sell it on Amazon. I think the only way that indie comics is going to keep growing is if we, you know, keep getting it out in front of people, because, you know, there are still people that only order from the comic shops. They're not paying attention to what's online or what's, you know, here or there, you know, and the downfall of a lot of indie books is just not enough people know about it. You could have the best book in the world, but if people don't know that you have the best book in the world, then it doesn't matter. It just falls by the wayside. So
I mean, my goal is I just want to, if I approach everyone, I'm like, hey, just check it out. Just take a flip through. Yeah. You gotta always have samples out there and stuff like that. People can flip through them, and like I can also eventually, if I want to, like take this to like a small horror convention too. Like,
oh yeah,
you can cross genres with that.
Dude, you absolutely should start doing some conventions now that you've got like a trade, and you know, if you still have some floppies that are available. I mean,
yeah, I've done about 3 or 4 so far. I've done pretty well.
Excellent. That makes me happy to hear.
I'm gonna go to like GalaxyCon. That's in Richmond, in Virginia. So I'm gonna try to do that, and I think that's March. So I'm gonna try to do that. I think Vaughn Coleman said he was gonna come down, maybe.
Right on, man. Vaughn was at Heroes Con as well.
Yeah.
Conventions are crucial. You know, back in the 80s when they didn't have the internet, they didn't have, you know, all of this amazing, you know, technology that may or may not work sometimes. Thank you for not crapping out while we've been doing this stream, YouTube and Google and everything else. But, you know, they had to call people. They had to go to conventions. They had to call shops to see if they wanted to buy the book. They'd send them a sample. They had to go to conventions and, you know, put foot down on pavement, go meet people, go shake hands.
I feel like you got to do that now because I don't.
You do.
Diamond doesn't have anything. You don't have Diamond anymore, and they bury
Diamond doesn't exist anymore.
They'll bury you in the green section anyway.
Oh yeah, when I worked at the comic shop, man, you know, I specifically go to the back of the book and work my way forward, just because I wanted to find the cool shit that was in the back with the itty bitty little thumbnail and like the tiny little write up, and you know these people paid like, you know, $2,000 to just get that tiny little fucking write up in the back of previews, hoping that somebody will see it and roll the dice on their book, you know. And you know, if you don't make their certain order number, then too bad, so sad. You just wasted a bunch of money on an ad that didn't mean anything.
I know.
You know, it's bullshit. What a fucking shitty business model, you know? This is much better.
Yeah.
Create, connect directly to the audience, and then, get the book made, show that it has legs, show that people are actually interested in, and then, take it to the comic shops.
Yep.
And if comic shop owners that are actually paying attention and, can actually distinguish quality outside of like the big two and the feeding trough that they've created, then they'll understand what's going on. They'll see the quality,
Yep.
What's up, Edwin? Good to see you, sir. Thank you for coming to hang out, man.
That's another guy who grinds too, man.
That's right. That's right. He's just been kicking out the jams as well. And you were talking about some of the folks that were just putting out like, big trades and the perfect bound and shit like that at the beginning. There's a bunch of those people that ain't doing this shit anymore. I'm just saying, and here you are. It's 2025 now, October 2025, and you're still doing this shit, man. You're still putting the book out.
Yeah. It's been God, what's like 2.5 years since I launched my first book.
Mm-hmm.
But there was a lot of groundwork before that.
Oh yeah.
I did it different, man. I didn't just jump out there and be like, here's my book, I got 2 pages, give me money.
Right.
I felt like I had to do something else. And like, of course, that trailer about Good Stuff, the first with the animation, that helped.
Heck yeah, Good Stuff does good work.
It's you got to pay attention to the market, and you try not to pay so much attention. Maybe borrow from people, but you don't have to constantly compare yourselves to others. I found out. I'm in some DM groups, and they'll complain like, "Well, why does this? Every time this person just says something random." I'm like, it's because they built their audience. They've gone through all this. Like, you're just starting out, man. Like, relax. Get to know people a little bit. Make a connection with people.
Yes.
That's really what it is.
That's exactly what it is.
This is, like, what I'm doing right now, this is sales.
Yeah.
This isn't writing. This isn't a comic book industry. This is part of the comic book industry, the indie comic book industry now, as it is constructed.
Well, I mean, this has always been part of indie comics, man. Yeah. We just have more avenues to talk to people and introduce ourselves and cultivate an audience.
I had no idea any of this existed. Like, as far as I knew, independent comics was like Dark Horse and Image, and like I remember CrossGen. I was in love with CrossGen.
Yeah. CrossGen had some good books, man.
So like I had no idea any of the
story of epic mismanagement
until like one day. I think one day I was in the shop, and I can't remember who did it. It was like the Nocturnals or something like this.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a supernatural book.
Dan Brenton.
Yes.
I love his work, man.
I saw him.
Beautiful stuff.
Actually, I saw him not too long ago. Maybe it was on The Professionals. Maybe he went on there with them or something.
That's cool.
I looked at that because I think he just did a Kickstarter collection of it. Actually, I didn't back it because I didn't have the money. These Kelly Jones Dracula books are
dude, those books are just lush.
Like I just finished The Brides or whatever. I've read it twice.
See, I got the first one, and I've seen the previews of the other books, and I haven't gotten the chance to pick up the other ones.
The Brides it's like 3 times better than the first one.
I mean, Kelly Jones is just fucking phenomenal.
But I feel like Matt Wagner's storytelling is on a whole nother level on this one.
I agree, man.
He's a lot of blanks.
He's gotten better over the years, and you can really tell when he's like invested in a story and having a lot of fun with it.
Like if you read the forward in the first Dracula book, they said we've always wanted to do something, and like we felt like this was that thing. And in issue 2 in the forward, he said the first book was really to get to this one.
Right.
And you can tell. It is so great because it like basically the first one, by the end of it, it's like, oh, he's a vampire.
Right.
Continued.
Yes.
This one, oh man, it is.
You actually get to see him revel in being a vampire.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
My hat's off to him. Awesome. And it's really, you can tell they're really connected because the Francis Ford Coppola version really adhered to the book. Like, really. I mean, the book is basically a series of journal entries.
Yes.
But it's very hard to read. Very hard book to read.
I mean, going back to that, it's a difference in language. Language has changed dramatically. The language was very flowery back then, especially in prose. Prose was very, lots of word flourishes back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is no prose now. It's just like, this is Doge. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing or a bad thing.
I don't know if I could I couldn't write a book. I got maybe 100 pages into something years ago, and
yeah,
I'm like, I'm done. I'm just writing to try to get to the end at this point. I don't want to do it. There was no passion in it.
Yeah, well, I mean, trying to make something without passion, it's not going to work. It's always gonna keel over. That passion is what's going to carry you through when the writing is coming hard or the artwork is coming hard that day, and nothing's fucking working. You gotta love this shit.
Oh yeah, I felt with this mini comic story, like I set like a deadline for myself to get it to the editor to get a page started before the campaign started.
Mm-hmm.
And then but I kind of felt, I was like, this is kind of cool. I was working under pressure with myself,
right?
But I had like 4 days to go, and I still had maybe 6 pages to flesh out from the outline. I'm like, fuck, I can't. I don't know if I can do this. Like, this is.
Mm-hmm.
But I got through it, man, because I started thinking of some ideas. Like, I cleared my head, and I was like, all right, we got to get this done.
Right.
And then I did a submission for a company for a talent search or whatever, or something like that. And there's a hard deadline on that. And I myself, and I went through like 4 drafts. I polished that. And like, I feel like that's the best script I've ever written for anything, and nobody will ever read it because, it was a submission for a company for something.
Right.
So it was like a book set in their world. So it's not like something I pitched. So, but that was cool.
Okay.
It was weird getting in someone else's head writing wise, or like putting on somebody else's jacket and trying to pretend to be them. And like,
right.
Because I always say, it's like, I could never write Spider-Man because what could I add to it? What could how many times can he fight a Hobgoblin? Because that's who I would have him fight, because I'm my favorite Spider-Man villain. But other than that, what would I do? Like, what can I say? Oh, we're gonna do something about Gwen Stacy. It's all been done. Like, I don't know what I could have done. But this is just like a title. It's only got a couple issues, but it's just fine. It's not so much lore. But I felt like that was interesting to me, like, because I did my research. I read the books. I'm like, oh, okay, all right. Well, what can I do? Like,
right.
Because it ended ambiguously. So I was like, oh, I can't go forward. I'll just go back.
Right.
So I did like what would have happened a couple years ago, like maybe their first outing with such and such or something. So that was fun.
Heck yeah, man!
Like, I'm ready.
That's a great writing exercise as well. That helps loosen up your mind, and then you come back to what you're working on, and it gives you a different perspective, gives you something to work with. Yeah. No, that's awesome, man. And even if they don't use it or whatever, maybe someday on like a Substack or something like that, your personal website or whatnot, you can put the script out there so people can read it. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
Or I could always change it and make it a different story, because it would work.
Yeah, use it for something for you. Yeah. Never throw anything away, man. Never throw anything away.
He hates it. I don't throw anything away.
Well, it's that whole collector mentality. We collect things. We hold on to things. But well, we've been going for about an hour and 15 minutes. I always have a great time talking with you, Hojo. It's always good talking story and comics. Is there anything else you'd like to say about the Mythicals? Oh, when are you looking to fulfill? I guess is the last question I should ask.
It's probably February around. I think I put Valentine's Day. So yeah, right around that time. So I got to give myself some time to get the books printed. But the fortunate thing about this is I can go ahead and get the trade printed, because it's going to be printed elsewhere. The mini comic can pretty much be done up to the last minute, because I'm 30 minutes from that printer, and they do.
Oh, heck yeah! So you can actually go see. Nice.
Yeah. I can. It's in the town I work in, so I can just pick it up on my way home from work, or go check the proofs. And any adjustments they make, it's quick. Like, they can do. I think they did the first print run, issue 2. I think it was a total like 700 comics or something like that. They had them done in like 2 weeks.
That's fantastic, man.
Yeah, they do great. Plus,
I
like
it. Using local printers, I think it's a fantastic idea, man.
They're comic people, like they've made comics before, so they know what they're doing.
Yeah, heck yeah, dude. That's fucking awesome, dude. Well, thank you so much for coming to hang out. Always a pleasure talking with you, man. And the book looks great. I mean, I tell you that every time you come on with a new book.
Thanks, man.
And
we're getting better.
Yeah, man. I mean, hey, that's what it's about, man. Continuing and refining. But anytime you got a new book, always feel free to come hang out, man. Chat, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for being here. And remember,
Shop smart, shop S-smart.